You guys want to see something cool that I'm excited about? This builder has solar panels that come standard with the home. Another cool thing, check out the size of those conductors. This house is equipped with a 200 amp service. Why that's cool? Well, I nerd out about this stuff, and it'll make it easier if the future homeowner ever decides to electrify the house. In simple terms, if they ever want to get rid of the furnace or the gas hot water heater, they'll be able to put a, let's say, a heat pump or a heat pump hot water heater and have solar on the roof, which will power everything. Pretty neat. Now, in Alberta, and in particular in Edmonton, every house is pretty well 100 amp, which can make it challenging to electrify the house. Another cool thing about this builder, as I was rolling up to do my inspection, there was a contractor doing a blower door test. And if you're not familiar, a blower door test is essentially a means to measure the air leakage of the house. Okay. One thing to be mindful about, air leakage is measured at 50 Pascal. Essentially think of it as a 20-mile-an-hour wind on the house. Okay. The more air exchange you have in the house, the less efficient, or the more often the heating equipment has to come on to heat the space. Okay. And so net zero requirements is like 1.0, passive level is like extreme level tight envelopes, and it's at 0.6. Okay, the builder, this is not from the builder's mouth, this is from the third party energy advisor's mouth. He's saying that this builder often achieves 1.0, which is pretty easy to do, but they were telling me the best one they've done, insured part, is 0.5 ACH at 50 Pascal, which is like passive level, super cool for a builder to do that, mass production. Another, cool thing is they're using off-the-shelf equipment. Sorry, they're using off-the-shelf WRBs and means to make the house airtight. So they're using Tyvek, they're using standard tapes. Their details are a little different. They're using sill gaskets and make things a little bit better. But check this out. So you're telling me you're getting a 1 ACH or less with slider windows, and these slider windows aren't a European tilt and turn. These are standard windows from some of the bigger window manufacturers in the city. They're not the best quality, but to hear that we're getting that type of air tightness is great. Okay. Now, another thing is, if you're able to buy a house that has a better air tightness, that means that you're not going to run your equipment as much. And that means your furnace won't need to be 100,000 BTU. Okay. I'll give you a scenario of what it's like. Okay. My house, when I bought it, we had a blower door test completed, and it had an ACH of 5.44. Okay. With a little bit of envelope improvements, what we did is we've got rid of some bath fans, put in an ERV, we spray foamed some of the basement rim joists. We did some insulation in the attached garage and air sealed that. And we were able to reduce that air leakage to 1.46. And so air leakage in a house, if it's that high, that means that I've got so much air leakage that the air would exchange itself 4.5 times per hour. So that means that my furnace had to constantly turn on just to heat the space. Okay. It's not very efficient. Because we were able to lower it, our initial furnace was 100,000 BTU or so. Now with the energy modeling, they're saying that I only need a furnace that's 46,000 BTU. I've reduced my furnace size by 46,000 BTU. Now I still got the original furnace, but it just shows you that just by air sealing, that's how much more efficient your house can be. Okay. Pretty cool. Love to see the builders doing this. If you need inspection, Pierre over because I love this shit.